The father of modern chemistry is Lavoisier. Antoine Lavoisier was a French nobleman and chemist central to the 18th century chemical revolution and a large influence on both the history of chemistry and the history of biology. He is widely considered in popular literature as the father of modern chemistry. Which one is not metal? All. A metal is a material, an element, compound, or alloy that is typically hard, opaque, shiny, and has a good electrical and thermal conductivity. Which one is the pure element? Sodium. A pure element is a chemical element consisting of only one stable isotopes. What is the element present in urea? Carbon, oxygen, nitrogen, and hydrogen. Urea is an organic compound with the chemical formula CONH2 whole twice. It means CON2H4. The the molecule of has functional group. A radioactive substance emits A radioactive substance emit alpha particles, gamma particles, and beta particles also. Radioactive substances are continuously producing three kinds of dangerous radiation: alpha particles, beta particles, and gamma rays. These types of radiation are invisible to the naked eyes, and so you won't see a green glow. A flue is a atomic pile is uranium. In a pile, the neutron producing uranium platelets which were in the pile, the neutron producing the uranium plates were separated from one another by graphite blocks. Some of the free neutrons produced by the natural decay of uranium would be absorbed by other uranium atoms, causing nuclear fission of those atoms and release of additional free neutrons. Some of the free neutrons produced by the natural decay of uranium would be absorbed by another uranium atom, causing the nuclear fission of those atoms and the release of additional free neutrons. Which of the following is the lightest metal? Lithium. The lightest of least dense metal that is a pure element is lithium, which has density is 0.534 gram per centimeter cube. This makes lithium nearly half as dense as water. So if lithium was not so reactive, a chunk of the metal would float on the water. The element present in the largest amount in rocks and minerals is silicon. Silicon is the eighth most common element in the universe by mass, but very rarely occur as the pure free element in nature. It is most widely distributed in dust, sand, planetoids, and planet as various form of silicon dioxide, it means silica or silicate. Over 90% of the earth crust is composed of silicate minerals, making silicon the second most abundant element on the earth crust after oxygen. German silver is an alloy of zinc, copper, and nickel. German silver is a copper alloy with which nickel and often zinc. The usual formation of 60% of copper, 20% of nickel, and 20% of zinc. The inert gas abundantly found in widely distributed is argon. Argon is the most prevalent of the noble gas in the earth crust, with the element composing 0.00015% of earth crust. Vinegar is used as a condiment and in the pickling of vegetable and other food. What is the constituent of vinegar? Ethanoic acid. When the ethanol reacts with oxygen, it forms a weak acid called ethanoic acid. In an open bottle of beer, or wine, the reaction happens naturally in the presence of bacteria and is the ethanoic acid that can make beer or wine taste sour. Vinegar is typically 4 to 18% acetic acid by mass. Vinegar is used directly as a condiment and in the pickling of vegetables and other food. Which one of the following is correct setting of plaster of Paris? Combination with atmospheric carbon compound. To make plaster limestone, calcium carbonate is heated to produce quicklime calcium oxide. Water is then added to produce the slagged lime, which is sold as the wet putty. Additional water is added to form a paste prior to use. The paste may be stored in the airtight container. When exposed to the atmosphere, the calcium hydroxide very slowly turns back into calcium carbonate. Through reaction, this atmospheric carbon dioxide causes the plaster to increase in strength. Which of the following is the best conductor of electricity? Boiled water, seawater. Seawater is a good conductor of electricity. It has a resistance, and resistance increase by distance. So if you dip a very high voltage electric wire in the ocean, the area around it, even 100 meter or more, based on how high it is, gets electricity. Which one among the following substance evolved heat when dissolved in water? It means quicklime. Quicklime is widely used chemical compound. It is a white caustic alkaline crystalline solid at room temperature. When limestone is heated at about 1000 degrees Celsius, it undergoes thermal decomposition. It loses carbon dioxide and turns into quicklime calcium oxide CaO. Which one among the following polymers is used of making bulletproof materials? Polyethylene. Polyethylene. A bulletproof material is made up of polyethylene. It is a higher grade of the plastic found in Tupperware. Hydrogen was discovered by Cavendish. In 1766, Henry Cavendish was the first to recognize hydrogen gas as a discrete substance by naming the gas from a metal acid reaction flammable air. Carbon react with the metal to form carbide. Carbon react with the reactive metals such as tungsten carbon forms either carbide to form alloy with high melting point. Which one of the following element is metal wired? Germanium. The metal wired is a chemical element with properties in the between metal and non-metal. Germanium is a chemical element. It is a lustrous, hard, grayish white. Metal wired is in the carbon group. Which one of the following is used in the preparation of antiseptic solution? Iodine. Antiseptic are chemical agents that slow or stop the growth of microorganisms, germs on external surface of the body and help prevent infections. The name catalyst was given by Landor Muir. Catalysis is the increase in the rate of chemical reaction due to the participation of an additional substance called a catalyst. With a catalyst, reaction occur fast with low energy because catalysts are not consumed; they are recycled. Often, only tiny amount are required. Which of the following is not a natural polymer? Teflon. Natural polymers occur in nature and can be extracted. They are often water-based. Examples of occurring polymer are silk, wool, DNA, cellulose, cotton, and proteins. Gamma ray are Gamma rays are high energy electromagnetic. Gamma rays refer to electromagnetic radiation of an extremely high frequency and therefore consist of high energy photon. The ultra pure metal is obtained by zone refining. The principal stages in the production of ultra pure metal are the preparation of pure chemical compound, the reduction of the compound to the elementary state, and further purification. Pure compound are obtained by sorption extraction, distillation, rectification, ion exchange, and recrystallization from aqueous solution. The gas used in a refrigerator is cooled down when expanded. Common refrigerant used in various applications are ammonia, sulfur dioxide, and non-halogenated hydrocarbons such as propane. Compressing this gas into liquid, they are made to give off their heat, which on the following petroleum refinery product has the lowest boiling point. Lubricating oil. Lubricating oil is the most commonly used lubricant because of its wide range of possible applications. The two basic categories of lube oil are mainly and synthetic. Mineral oils are refined from naturally occurring petroleum or crude oil. Synthetic oil are manufactured polyalphaolefin, which are hydrocarbon based polyglycolysis or ester oil. Compound having a tetrahedral structure is CH4. Methane is a tetrahedral molecules with four equivalent hydrogen around the carbon. Its electronic structure is described as the four bonding molecular orbitals resulting from the overlapping the valence orbitals on C and H. It means C H H H and H. It means CH4. That's why carbon has tetrahedral molecules of hydrogen atom. The constant temperature, the product of pressure and volume of a given amount of gas is constant. This is Boyle's law. Boyle's law is a gas law stating that the pressure and volume of a gas have an inverse relationship when temperature is held constant. If volume increase, the pressure decrease and vice versa. It means that pressure is inversely relation to the volume. Modern periodic law had been given by Moseley. In 1913, H. G. J. Moseley in England proved that the more fundamental property of an element are its atomic number. Therefore, he suggested that the basis of classification of elements should be atomic number. In nuclear atomic reactor, graphite is used as modulator. Nuclear reactors are used at nuclear power plant for electricity generation. These are generally graphite moderated and CO2 cooled. An acid is a substance which donates a proton, accepts an electron, give H plus in water. An acid is a chemical substance whose aqueous solutions are characterized by a sour taste, the ability to turn the blue litmus red, and ability to react with the base and certain metal to form the salt. A mixture of carbon compound and hydrogen is called water gas. Water gas is a synthetic gas containing carbon monoxide and hydrogen. It is a useful product but requires careful handling due to its inflammability and the risk of carbon monoxide poisoning. The gas is made by passing steam over a red hot carbon fuel such as coke. The compound of metal found in nature is called minerals. Metals are an integral part of our planet and are found in almost all rock and soil. Most metal forms the compound called minerals which are naturally occurring in organic solid and regular chemical composition and crystal structure. Freon is used as refrigerant. Freon uses for a number of halocarbon products. They are stable, non-inflammable, moderately toxic gases or liquid which have typically been used as refrigerant and as the aerosol propellant. Which gas is used in filling electric bulbs? Argon. Argon is used to fill incandescent light bulbs to inhibit the evaporation of the tungsten filament and increase bulb life. Lead pencil contain graphite. Most pencil cores are made of graphite mixed with a clay binder which leaves gray or black marks that can be easily erased. Air is mixture. Pure air is a mixture of several gases that are invisible and colorless. It consists of 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen, and less than 1% of argon, carbon dioxide, and other gases, as well as varying amount of water vapor. Which of the following is a noble gas? Argon. Noble gas, any of the seven chemical elements that make a group 18 8A of the periodic table. A study of old age is called gerontology. Gerontology is a study of aging process itself. Geriatrics tricks is sometimes called medical gerontology. The chemical name of common salt is sodium chloride. Sodium chloride is also known as common salt is an ionic compound with the chemical formula NaCl, representing a 1:1 ratio of sodium and chloride ions. Liquid metal is mercury. Liquid metal consisting of gallium containing alloy with very low melting point which are liquid at room temperature. The standard metal formally is mercury. Matchsticks are made of red phosphorus. Red phosphorus is used in matchsticks. Ferrophosphorus, a combination of ferrous with iron, is used as an ingredient of high strength low alloy steel. Chemical that is used in photography is silver bromide. Silver bromide, it means AZBr, is a soft play pale yellow water insoluble salt will for its unusual sensitivity to light. The property has allowed silver halides to become the basis of modern photographic materials. Silver bromide is widely used in photographic films and is believed by some to have been used for making the Shroud and Turin. Plaster of Paris, chemically known as calcium sulfate. Calcium sulfate is a calcium salt that is used for a variety of purpose. It exists in various forms and sets of hydrogen. Plaster of Paris is a mixture of powdered and heat-treated gypsum. When iron rust, its weight is increases. When iron rust, when they come into contact with water and oxygen, they rust faster in salty water or acid rain, which is not a type of element. Metalloids. Element is a chemical substance containing a atom having the same number of protons and their atomic nuclei. There are 118 elements that have been identified. The element classified as metalloid are boron, silicon, germanium, arsenic, antimony, tellurium, and polonium. Which acid is present in lemon? Citric acid. Citric acid is a weak or organic acid. The formula is C6H8O7. The juice of the lemon is about 5 to 6% citric acid, which gives the sour taste. What among following what among the following is used to produce artificial rain? Silver iodide. Artificial rain is produced by spraying cloud with substance like silver iodide, costly or cheaper ones called solid carbon dioxide, dry ice, or even finely powdered sodium chloride. which is used in preparation of dynamite? Glycerol. Dynamite is an explosive material based on nitroglycerin using diatomaceous earth or other another absorbent substance such as powder, shell or clay. Nail polish remover containing acetone. Thank you.